Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Doom. Back with another video. I'm just playing, but yeah, man. I was gonna show y'all my strategy and explain pretty much how this is gonna get me 6 figures or 6 figures in profit or whatever, or also just full-time trader out of my job. So yeah, pretty much like I just trade IFTs, which I can show y'all. What I start with first, like when I come to the market, pretty much I start at the day and I work my way down just to see like what's actually going on and figure out bias. Once I figure out my bias, um, then I just go to like a lower time frame to take my entry. But pretty much like right now it's the 26th. I need to get all this off. There we go. It's 26 and market already. It's Thursday. Market already kind of did this thing today. But from what I see, like we came and tapped this gap right here, made its way back up. Now we're inside this daily bearish candle right here. We could reject it. Seems like right now because of the volume, because it's so kind of late right now. It's probably just gonna reject. So if I was gonna get in the market right now, I'll just take sales, just knowing that we are currently rejecting this bearish candle, and seems like it's just going to the downside, right? So I just seen that from the daily, but 4 hour, pretty much the same thing. The daily tells you as well. I feel like overall, I think bearish, um, lower time frame. I mean, probably not much needed from there, but pretty much from the daily, we see where we're going. So that's what I start with. Then I go like to the 1 minute and pretty much just see what's going on. Really just the 1 through 5 minute, I guess. 1 minute through the 5 minute. Just look at price and see kind of what's really happening. We said we didn't break up here at all. We just came up and tapped it multiple times, and we just kept kind of dumping, kept just running lower. But pretty much like that's how it started. Now, if I'm looking for my entry, let's say like if we were just looking for sales, because we haven't broke this, and we're just kind of not breaking any highs, just breaking more lowers or breaking more lows overall. So I mean, pretty much I just take inverses of Fibonacci gaps. So pretty much like this right here, this big old candle with a gap between. This is something that you could take. Where is my? Hold on. There we go. Can I not like full screen it and have that? Ah, that's lame. All right, well, yeah. So pretty much take this gap right here and just mark it up. Hold on. I gotta use this laptop, man. But yeah, boom. So that's a gap, and to basically IFT is just if the gap gets broken, like so, you see, it got broken with pretty much like high displacement, a lot of volume coming through there. So boom, I'll take my entry just like that. Um, Take my entry just like that, either right above the candle, high of this candle, or just right above our gap right here. And you see that it plays out, but I'm not doing the replay right now, but this is pretty much me showing you like see the gap get inverse, which is just the bearish candle running through this bullish gap, this bullish candle, and just take an entry as soon as it closes under it. Or if we're going for buys or if we're going for sales, you would like basically the opposite, like a bearish candle, um, Like for example, this right here. This is what you would take if you were looking for like buys. This is not a good, good scenarios in a situation or whatever like that. But take this same thing. Candle be closed. Wherever candle closes above at, take the entry. So entry right here, and this is just not good. But basically, that's what you would do for if you're looking for buys. So yeah. So pretty much we see that we get to tap into that gap. Actually, that's not important. Um, so yeah, pretty much after I just see that, take my entry, and I just look for a 1 to 2 usually. That's all I look for. 1 to 3 if I can get it. Like, but I'm mainly just looking for like a high or a low to kind of like target and see pretty much it just plays out. A problem with what I've kind of faced is going break even too early and just getting stopped out. So I realized like a lot more of my trades play out if I don't go break even early. So I think I'm gonna start just going break even kind of later. Like it kind of depends. Like if I'm going for a 1 to 3, I'll go break even at like maybe 1.5 or whatever, right? Or just at maybe a 1 to 2. But for a 1 to 2, I just don't know if I should continue to go break even because this is a 1 to 2 right here. I mean, if I would have went break even like I usually would, like I would usually just go break even at a small low, or the first low I see, like this is low of this bullish candle or whatever, or something like this, But either way, you see that we got tapped into and it kind of came back up, stopped us break even. If we would have went for anything lower, and we would have actually went for that, so this trade would have been break even if I would have usually put it at or I usually put it like right here or this low, just any first low I see. So that would have been a break even trade for me if I would have just followed my usual plan. But if I didn't just follow my plan and just stuck with my stop loss, where it is currently, and just let it play out and do this thing, I would have just actually took profit right there. So that's something I'm working on. I'm just gonna actually just stop completely using break even. Cause like I know it kind of saves you for the most part, it kind of does, but I'm gonna just choose when I'm gonna use it. But yeah, that's pretty much my strategy, but or my entry, I guess. What kind of I target or like my confluences. I can kind of explain that what I look for. So we already got daily bias, so that's kind of the first thing. Figure out where I'm going, so if I'm throwing in sales or not. So we got the bias in already from the high time frame. Since we got that, pretty much I just see what we're working with on price action. If we have any volatility, like where liquidity is, what can we sweep. Like this is pretty cool, like sweeping this low right here. Strong displacement. You see we got our model as well. I mean, okay, can't do that. On a 3-minute, we kind of have it. I mean, it's right here on 3-minute, take entry right here. See, we got pulled back into, but it still does play out. So like the break even method, like would probably stop us out there also, because we would have, I don't know, maybe, but on the 1 minute, let's say we would have just took this right here. I usually just like to go for one single candle being inside, like the candle I'm trying to take the inverse from. I just would typically like to take it from one candle. This would be a 2-minute gap. I just can't go to the 2-minute on trading view, sadly. So yeah, pretty much you would just wait to see if this gets closed above, like so. Boom, got close above right here, but a strong close above would be like this candle. But honestly, you could take this just knowing that you got a nice sweep of all this liquidity, and maybe we also are bouncing off maybe an OB, or yeah, looks like we're probably bouncing off some liquidity here. maybe an OB here or something. Bouncing off something there, so something's going on with that. We just taking the entry there, boom, take the entry. Typically target like this high or possibly this right here, or you know, whatever is to the left. Liquidity, all that liquidity, target this right here. I mean, no, well, you couldn't really do that because this here, my bad. Target this, you know, just liquidity to the left, whatever you can hit. Like all this is pretty good to target. So if you're taking your trade from right here, target like, you know, all this, so that played out. And basically already ate all this up anyway. So this is actually what you'll be targeting. So yeah, I ain't gonna keep ranting about that. So that's pretty much one example. I don't really see much. I mean, honestly, December, not bad. There's other places to find some trades, but that's pretty much the gist. Like nothing too crazy about that. I see this right here as well. Like I would just look for maybe a test into a gap. Um, you know, or just a sweep liquidity, that type of thing. I mean, this was slip right here, you know, all that. This was able to push up a little bit, but not really before coming back down. Looks like it was bad timing too, but we were just specifically looking at like open. This would be like around here, like where volatility actually was. So yeah, not a bad trade. That would have hit as well. That's kind of what you were looking for though. This right here was pretty clean. I think I seen this. Was it clean? 2, 3 o'clock. It was just a nice sell-off though. But if you guys want more context, I'll just do more videos and stuff like that. But that's just like the gist. I'll probably make a better video, you know, later on or whatever. But that's pretty much all I do. If you guys can really understand it, if I can explain better, just let me know. But yeah. Yeah, price action has been something in December. Not the worst, but you know, not the best. Like this was a cool play, you know, during PM session. Um, I'm just so ready for January. I'm actually gonna post a video on that as well. But yeah, this is a nice. I feel like this was a good liquidity pool. It never hit anytime soon. Like, it hit way later, like I think a day later. But usually, like the gaps are things to be very much targeted. So the fact that that eventually got hit right here a lot later is something. But definitely a good target. Like if you were looking for something over here, like knowing like okay, cool, we're bearish. We see just price action just kind of consolidating right here. We got a nice gap right here we can take from. Kind of looking, just trying to see what's going on. Not going any higher. We're just constantly just kind of trailing lower. We don't get a gap on the 31 minute, but probably on the 30-second. We can't go in there. Kind of sucks for me because I can't really show everything, but yeah. And I don't know how to even get back there, honestly. Yeah, I can find it. Hold on. Was it right here? Yeah, okay. So maybe on a 30-second you can see like a gap to take from there. Or you can just take this. We can take this from what we see on the 1 minute. Just boom. Take like that. Take this close. And I would do something like this or just right above. that gap right there. And I would just go for 1 or 2. Voila. Take, because this gap over here is pretty strong still. And it just played out, man. So that's just my model. Yeah, that's how I pass my funded account. And I'm going for a lot more. I'm just going for a lot more, bro. Like, I'm going for at least max funded on at least 2 prop firms. Just gotta get it, bro. So I appreciate you guys for watching. That's pretty much my strategy. Hope you guys stay easy and continue to get close to God, boys. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Alright, boys. Peace.